Hello guys, this is Forex Teacher. In today's video, I just want to share a Forex trading strategy and how to use my trading system successfully. A lot of viewers have asked me to demonstrate how I use my trading system. It is very simple and very straightforward and also very accurate. So if by any chance you want to have my trading strategy, or you like this strategy, or you find this information very useful, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you want this strategy, I'll put my email address on the screen so you can contact me. But before you contact me, hit the like button and comment on the video. So let's get started, guys. To be profitable in Forex trading, you need to have patience. You need to have discipline. Most importantly, how to measure your discipline, you need to have a trading plan. I'd never seen any successful Forex trader that doesn't have a trading plan. So in this short video, I'm going to share my strategy. I'm going to show you how to use my trading system step by step. I'm also going to show you how you can develop your own trading plan. So if you want to be successful, you should watch this video to the end. So first of all, if you don't want to watch the whole video, you can actually go to the description. I'm going to give you a link straight to the strategy. All right. But I think it's far much better for you to watch the whole video so that you also know how to develop your own trading plan, because you can't jump in to start trading or to watch the strategy when you don't know what is included in the trading plan. All right, but just in case some of you don't want to watch the whole video, you can go to the description of this video and you'll find the link straight to the strategy. All right, so you can just start watching where the strategy starts. All right, so what you need on your trading plan, first of all, you need the asset that you are going to trade. All right, so in this video, this is going to be a US dollar index trading strategy. So which means we are only going to be trading US dollar pairs. So the assets that you are going to need here on your trading plan is any pair that has a US dollar on the side. So I'm going to look at the Euro USD, Pound USD, AUD USD, Gold, USD CHF, USD JPY, also USD CAD. All right. And then you also need to have a specific time frame. All right. So with this strategy, I like to use an H1 chart because I don't want to be looking at the charts all day. So I will prefer that the bigger time frame is better for me. So it's different for anyone. You can also change the settings to use a different time frame that suits your own trading style. All right. But for this strategy, I'm going to use H1 time frame. And I don't like having different time frames because it actually gives me confusion. All right, because the M15 can tell you to sell, yet the M30 is telling you to buy. H1 is telling you to sell, H4 is telling you to buy. So I prefer using one time frame because I don't want to have any conflicting thoughts. And then also on your trading plan, you should include the tools. So some of you like to trade using technical analysis, some using fundamental analysis. So in this video, I'm going to use a technical indicator. This is based on price action. So it's very easy. And once you have a trading plan set, it's actually easy for you to even make pips. All right. So the most important part of the trading plan, this is the risk management and your exposure. How many open trades do you have, or how many lots do you have? I prefer to use a specific percentage, or like a risk as a 2% risk, all right, for all open trades. But this depends on each individual, all right. Your risk appetite will determine what you can use. I cannot tell you how much you should risk, but you know how much exactly you want to risk. Because the bigger part of trading is not just analyzing the markets, but it's analyzing yourself. So I believe by now, or you already know how much of a risk or how aggressive are you. So the other thing you need to include on your trading plan is the entry rules. All right. How you enter the trades, the setups of the trades. There's no exception on this one. So do not try to enter a trade that is already moved away or past your setup. All right. Most of the new traders, they have fear of missing out. That's why when the setup forms, when they are right in front of their computer, they ignore the setup or they hesitate, and then when they see the movement, it's going in their favor. Maybe it has already moved 80 pips, 100 pips in profit. If they place the trade, all right, they now want to enter the trade because they see that it's a winning trade. Trading is not like that. That's fear of missing out. You shouldn't have fear of losing, because trading carries a higher risk. So if by any chance you want to be a trader and you want to be successful, you should also accept that risk, all right? So that when you start trading, you won't be thinking emotionally, which is why we have a trading plan, so that you just stick to your trading plan. So a trading plan is very, very important. It keeps your emotions in check. So the other thing that you need on your trading plan is how to exit the trades. This is very, very important, because you need to know when to exit before you even place the trade. All right. So I'm going to talk about this. I think I will make a video where I can actually share a complete trading plan, where I'll explain each and everything included on the trading plan. I don't want to make this video very long, so I'm just going to quickly try to jump in and show you on the charts, because I know a lot of you wanted to see this trading strategy. You didn't want to see the trading plan. But anyways, guys, let's get to the chart. So what you see right here on the screen, this is my system. So I'm going to show you how to trade using this trading system. I'm going to share the complete strategy step by step. We are going to be using a US dollar index, so which means we are only going to be trading the US dollar pairs. Any pair that is a US dollar on the other side. All right. So what determines the trade? This is how we enter the trades. All right. Remember, on the trading plan, we included how you enter the trade. We need to first find a setup. So how you see the setup, this is my trading system, what you see on the screen. So whenever I trade, it means the US dollar is weak. Whenever it's green, it means the US dollar is strong. All right. So I've put this line right here, this vertical line. If you go down here, we are going to see exactly the time when the US dollar weakened. All right. At 28 July 1800. So we can go to any pair that is a US dollar. We go look for 28 July 1800, which is right here. All right. So since the US dollar is weak, we expect this pair. This is the pair that we are looking at is pound USD. So because the USD is on the right side, if the US dollar is weak, it means the currency pair is going to go up with the US dollar, right? So pound USD is going to go up, which is exactly what we see right here. All right. So we were going to place our buy trade right here. And I like to put my stop loss just below the previous low. So this one is very close. I know that it's going to retest. So I have to give it an extra room and try to put it as far as I think my risk appetite will allow me. All right. You can even use this previous one right here. All right. For holding for the trades for long. All right. So this was a simple buy trade. And it went all the way up. This was about just before it turned back. It went all the way up about 100 pips. It's 100 pips. All right. This is pound USD. So if the US dollar is weak, if you take a euro USD on the same time right here, all right, this is the exact time right here, 28 July 1800. This was another simple buy trade right here. All right. So we're going to take a buy and put our stop loss below. All right. Like I said, this one can be retested because it's very, very close. But still, if you see this retest that went down here, this is only 36 pips. So most of my signals, I like them to have to go to the previous support or previous resistance. All right, so that this one can be broken, but the previous one can't be broken unless the trend has already changed, which is why I said you should use the previous low, the second one, which is a bit lower than the recent one, because the recent one it's going to retest before it goes up. So it's up to you to wait for the retest and then you enter the trade. But if you were to wait for a retest right here, it was only going to enter the trade up right here, and you use this as a stop loss, which was still going to be a nice good trade of about 50, 60, 70 pips. All right, but personally I like to enter right here when I see it just weakening, and then I look for the previous low, which was my stop loss just below this one. It was going to be around 45 pips. Normally like to use a 1:2 or a 1:1 at least. This trade went all the way about another 100 pips. This is Euro USD. If you go to USD JPY, since the USD is on the left side, we expect it to be going down the exact time right here. So I'm going to load a USD JPY chart. All right, you can see this is the time. Exactly at 18:00, 28 July. It also went down as expected. All right, so the good thing about having this strategy, you'll be seeing this just before it happens, before this move. All right, so you're going to take your trade right here. It goes all the way down. This is about 70 pips before it actually even turned right here on this line. So I've already put some other lines right here, these vertical lines, to show us when the signal was, so that I don't waste time trying to put the lines on the charts. So I'm going to go again to the charts. Or before I go there, let's quickly look at USD CAD. So USD CAD, since USD is on the left and the US dollar index is weakened, it means we expect it to go down like USD JPY, which is exactly what happened right here. All right, this is the same thing that is happening over and over again. So I'm going to show you a lot of other examples. Let's look at AUD USD. AUD USD, you can actually expect it to go up because the US dollar is on the right side and it's weak, which is what happened right here. It went up all the way about 66 pips. All right, so let's just go and try check another signal. So the next signal that was there, let me just try to put some lines. So these lines, they represent when the US dollar index weakened or when it strengthened. So the next signal was going to be right here. It's on the 28th. Let's just try to move this one so that we can see exactly the time for the other one. Right here. This was on 28 on 15:00. So if you go to our time, we're going to include that 28 15:00. This is 13, 14, 15 right here. All right, 15 right here. So since this is a US dollar AUD USD and the US dollar is strong, all right, we expect it to go down, which is exactly what happened right here. All right, this one didn't move that much, but it went all the way, I think about, okay, this one didn't move. On AUD USD, it only moved about 10 pips in profit before turning back to close us out at 15 pips in loss. All right, so we can also look at other currency pairs, like this is a symbol for gold, XAU USD. It simply means gold. So since US dollar is on the left and it's weak and it's strong, we expect it to go down. All right, we expect it to go down. So you can see it went down from up here. Gold went down about 44 pips before turning back to close us out with 20 pips here. If you didn't hit your take profit already, this was another winning trade. All right, so you can also go to pound USD. We expect it to be going down, which is what it did. right, exactly right here. Okay, so we got about 20 pips in profit before it turns. All right, so if you look at USD JPY, we expect it to be going up that exact time. All right, it went up, but when the signal came, the US dollar was the Japanese yen was already weak a day before. So by the time this signal came, it only moved in profit about 8 pips and then quickly turned back. It closes us with a stop loss maybe at 8 pips. All right, so you can already see the advantage of having this trading system. The US dollar index determines if the US dollar is strong or if the US dollar is weak. So it might not be stronger than all the other currencies, but it will be stronger than most of them above 5 or 6. All right, out of the seven pairs that you use, it will be stronger than the majority of those pairs, of those current pairs, of those currencies. All right, because it only gives you the signal when it is already weakened, like extremely weak or extremely strong. All right, so let's go to a signal before that, which was on 26. This was a day before, 2 days before, I think, exactly at 12:00 26. So this is weakened. If it's a US dollar JPY, we expect it to be going down at 12:00. So 12:00, which is this one right here, you can see that it went down. Let's just see how many pips you got right there. It went down, but before going down, it went up and down. This was just a correction. We all know that the market doesn't move in one direction, and the previous high is actually this one up here. We're going to put our stop loss just above, and target depend on the risk that we use. If you are risking 30 pips here, we should also have a target of 30 pips, which was hit here, or at least 1:2, 1:3. It's up to you. But the further you go is also the harder it gets hit. So in this example, 1:2 was hit right here, 60 pips. So this is just a clean trade, guys. If you go to USD CAD, we expect it to be going down as well on 12:00, which is right here. So this one was going sideways. There's no much. Maybe the US dollar was strong as the CAD at the same time, because it was going, I think our previous stop was supposed to be somewhere here. All right, which is about 55 pips. It didn't reach 55 pips up until right here. So it was going to close us with a loss of about 38 pips. That is if you didn't collect this profit, the 20 pips, because it went 20 pips in profit. All right, so we can go to another pair. Let's look at the AUD USD. So this one we expect it to be going up. We expect it to be going up because it's weak, the US dollar, and it's on the right side. So which is exactly what happened as well. So this was our entry. Our 1:1, we're going to put our 1:1 or 1:2. It went all the way up 30 pips in profit. All right, before turning back. So this was another winning trade. We can go to, I don't know if we check pound USD, exactly the same time right here. It also went up all these pips, I think about 100 pips again. Euro USD, I don't know if we checked it. Let's just try to. This was also another nice good trade, 40 pips. We go to another USD pair. Let's just check New Zealand USD. Exactly the same thing. We expected to go up on this candle right here. So it also went up all the way about 33 pips before it went down. All right, we can go to gold, we expect it to be going where? Let's see. Since it's on the left, and it's weak, we expect it to be going up. So gold on this one, it didn't go up, it actually went down, which means the US dollar was still weak but stronger than the gold. All right, so we're going to hit our stop loss right there. We can also go and check other signals. Okay, like this one right here. This was on the 23.7, 23.87, 23.87. The US dollar was strong right here, this period. So we expect it to be going down, which is also the same thing that happened. It went down from here. It first gave us a correction and then it went, this was just a stop hunt. So whoever put the stop loss just here, they were going to be taken out. But if you put on the previous one right here, which is, this is just a stop hunt that was used. So if you have been trading for quite some time, you know that before the market goes your direction, it goes and hunt for stops. So in this case, if you had put it right here, the quick one, the shorter one right here, it was going to be taken out here, or it was going to be taken out on this one. But this trade went down all the way, I think about 141 pips. If you go to pound USD, we expect it to be going down as well, which is what it did. All right. It went down about 40 pips before coming back up. So we can check also the other signals right here. This is on 21 July, exactly 1600. 1600, it's weak. So we expect it to be going up since we are trading pound USD, which is what happened right here. So it went up all the way. This is about 135 pips. You can also go to USD, JPY, USD, Euro USD. We expect it to be doing the same. It's going up, which is what it did right here. All right. So this is another simple trade, about 60 pips win. USD, JPY, we expect it to be going down. We expected it to go down. It didn't go down as planned. I don't know if I'm looking at the right time. Let's check. 21 at 21 on 21 actually. This is the one. Yes, we expected it to go down. It didn't go down as planned. Like I said, it won't be stronger than all the pairs or weaker than all the pairs. It's just stronger than the majority or weaker than the majority of the pairs. So it eventually went down right here about 16 pips, but it was going to close us out at about 8 pips if our stop loss was not hit, because I think we're going to put it above here. All right. So let's go to the next signal, to the next pair, which is USD CAD. We also expect it to be going down. USD CAD right here. All right. So it went down all the way. This is about 140 pips. So you see that the losses are very small because it's stronger than the majority and weaker than the majority. So most of the time when the signal comes, if it's weaker than just one pair, it's still strong, but it's just weaker than that pair, but that current, which is why you see this one went all the way 140 pips in profit. All the way 140 pips in profit. All right. The USD CAD, this is USD CAD. So if you go to AUD USD, we expect it to be going up, which is what happened right here. All right. So this is a non-repenting trading system, which means whatever signals that you are getting, these are the real deals, all right? So you can also go and check all these other signals. You can see that completely this is another winning trade. If you scroll back, this is another win. A lot of them will be winning right here. But I don't want to make this video very long. This was maybe going to be sideways a bit. But the majority of these, you can see these are big trends, all right? So this is how you can simply spot any trending pair, all right? This was going to be maybe a tricky one, but the majority, you see how big is this one. Let's go to this one right here. This is on the 25 June 800. 25 June 800. 25 June 800. Where is it? 25 June 800. I said no. 25 or 2000. 2000 is exactly right here. All right, it was running up until when? Let's put another line just to see. Up until 1 July 1400. So let's look for 1 July, which is somewhere around here, 1400. So you can see this was a massive trend. All right, your stop loss above the previous high. We go with the trend. You see all the way down, it went about 100 pips with the AUD USD. We can also check USD CAD. USD CAD, we expect it to be going up on the same period, which is exactly what it did as well. All right, it goes up all the way 125 pips. USD JPY, we expect it to go up as well, which is right here. All right, it first went I think up about 11 pips in profit. This one was, if you put this stop loss just below on the previous one, the recent one, it was going to get stopped right here. Okay, so you should also know that this is when you can actually follow this. If you see that the trend is still continuous, is still there, you can still try to take another trade right here. All right, just a re-entry and put the stop loss way below. Otherwise, you are going to get a massive win as well, going up about 100 pips. But let's just say that one is a losing trade. Let's go to Euro USD, or Euro USD. We expect it to be going down, which is what happened exactly right here, all the way. This is 92 pips. We can go and I will show you other pairs like gold. It did the same thing right here, all the way 260 pips. All right, so this is just a typical example of how to use this trading system. You can also get some small losses here and there, and the losses are very small, but you can see the win, the trends, they are massive trends. All right, you can see all these trends, the small losses but massive trends, all this. All right, this is a massive trend right here on 11 this is now 11 June. 11 June, it's supposed to be going down. 11 June, I think it's somewhere around here when you start to see this pattern. 11 June at, what's the time? 1400, which is around here. All right, so you can see it kept on going down all these pips. This was almost 1,000 pips. Let me see when it turned back. If it turned right here on 21 June, all right, at 11:00, 21 11:00, right there. So it went down all the way from here. This trade never even went into loss on this pair. It just never went into the losing side. It just started by flying, going down. All right, all the way it reached even 1,280 pips. If you go to other pairs as well, you see the same. This is a USD card. We expect it to be going up, which is what happened right here. It also never went down in loss. It just started by flying up all the way. This is about 380 pips. USD JPY, it will be doing the same thing. All right. It went all the way 120 pips. So I don't want to make this video very long because it's already long. I didn't think I'll make a very long video, but since I managed to explain and show you some of the textbook examples of how to trade successfully, I think this will be helpful to you guys. If you guys want to have this trading system, by all means, try to contact me using the email on the screen. I'll tell you how to get this trading system. It might not be for free, but for some of you guys, when you contact me, I normally have a challenge where I just pick a winner, but I don't want to be told that, please, I send you an email, can I be the winner? I'm not going to give you once you do that. If you contact me, it's either you want to buy the system, I'll just choose randomly who I can give for free. And I don't need any stories. I'm not going to read any stories. You actually put yourself on a disadvantage of having the system, because once you tell me a story, I'm not going to give you the system for free. So this trading system is very, very powerful, and it can also be used in conjunction with your own trading strategies. So don't forget to like the video, guys. I think this is helpful, and most of you are going to be happy when you have this trading system in your hand. So this trading system, I did not give it a name, and I don't plan to. But if you guys want to have this trading system, send me an email at forexteacher1940@gmail.com. All right, that's the only email I use, and that's where you can get the trading system. So stop falling for those scams, for people telling you that they have the system, they can give you a system, whatever. A lot of people, they come to me running, crying, and saying they paid for the system, and then I ask them for the receipt or the payment proof, which is not available at that time because they won't be getting it from me. They just got scammed. So there are people out there who can use my name to try and sell you things, use my name to try and do some funny tricks to get you to pay for a system that they don't have. This trading system is licensed by MetaTrader, so you can never get it for free. So if you guys think you can crack it, I know a lot of you want to crack softwares. This one is licensed. As long as you are going to use MetaTrader, it's not going to work. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you like the strategy, and you are going to share this video with many of your friends. All right, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate.